So our next diagram will also be comparing values. We'll put our values in a dictionary for ease of use. So first we're going to have set a dictionary, data, and we're going to open our dictionary, curly braces, and we're going to say player, and we're going to have the following. So all the following are players. We have, let's use single quotes actually, Wade, well, basketball players, James, LeBron James, Kobe, well, it should be Bryant, but whatever, and Curry. All right, and then we have the following. We're gonna have the term first with the following. So we have corresponding values, 10, 10, 8, 12. And then, so we should, it's a good practice to do the following. You're just gonna space it out to make it look a little better, like that. Spaces are kind of ignored. So next, we're gonna say second now, second. And with the following scores, there we go. So we're gonna say 12, 8, 13, 8. All right, so moving on. We should have spaces. All right, and let's remove the spaces. All right, so moving next, we have the following. So now we're gonna have third. This is kind of a boring process, but it's essential to this example. So, oops, third. So we're gonna have 15, 15, 12, 8, 8. All right, next. Then we have the final one, fourth. Fourth. Can't spell today. All right, so 18, 20, 15, and 8. All right, and then after that, we're going to create the figure now. It's going to be called stacked bar. So fig 5 equals plt.figure, figure, and it's going to be called, this one's going to be called now stacked bar. Let's do single quotes just to make it nice. All right. And then we're going to add the subplot like always. So x4, is it? Yeah, x4, fig 5, dot add subplot 1, 1, 1, 1, 3 ones. Bar, now we have a parameter called bar width, which is a variable that holds the width of the width of the bar. Bar width equals 0.5. And now we're going to define the positions of the left boundaries of the bars. So we're going to say bars equals I plus 1 for I in range of the length of data. So wherever the data is in the dictionary, where first, the values of first. First, is that right? Yep. And then the middle bar of on the x-axis is used for dash plotting. So we're going to say ticks equals I plus, in parentheses, bar underscore width divided by 2 for I in bars. And then we're going to create the first layer of bars. This is kind of a long process, but you'll see what it looks like at the end. Bar. So we're going to have bars is the bar positions. We're going to have width equals bar width. That's the bar. Wait, I forgot one. I forgot a parameter. So we're going to have data, and we're going to have first, in quotes, first. So this is the creating the first layer with the scores of the first. So we're setting the bar positions. We are setting the bar height and the bar width and the bar label on the first layer. So we're gonna have now label, first quarter, and then we're gonna have the color. This is the hex value. So hashtag AA 45439. This is just an example color and hex value. Excuse me. And now we're creating the second layer. So it's going to look like the following. So ax4.bar is going to be bars. And the data now is going to be second. Data is now second. Width equals bar width. And we're going to have a thing called bottom, a parameter called bottom now. It's going to have data of the first quarter. Oops, I forgot the commas here. That's not good. Comma, 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 and comma, comma. This is a long dragged out process. I apologize, but so for example, if the first is 1, 2, and the second is 2, 3, then the first bar on the second layer will go from 1 to 3, and the second bar to the second layer will go from 2 to 5. So this might sound confusing, but just we'll let's just write this out first. So second quarter, and then the color. FFD600 and close. Hold on, let me just check. I don't need this comma here. There's a redundant. Oops, that's not good. There we go. And now we're going to create the third layer of bars. All right, so let's do this. All right, let's see. AX4 bars. Let's see. So bars. So data in the third quarter part now. Third. Data in the third. Let's see. Data in the third, width equals bar width, comma, don't forget your commas here, comma, data in the bar width, bottom equals, this is kind of complicated now, so we're going to make a for loop here. So I plus j for I, j. This is starting points of the second layer bars, and the bar, this is the starting point in the second layer bars now. So in zip data first, data second. Right? Yes, that's good. And then all this closed in square brackets. Checks out. All right, next. So next we have the label once again. So as you can see, there's a pattern. We have to live with the bottom, label, and color. Label, it's called label equals, why is it turning green? Yeah, or whatever. Label is now the third quarter. And then finally the color once again equals, oh, I forgot to close that. Why is there a, oh, whoops, that's why. Data, let me just check these parentheses. It's going to make a problem for me later. Oh, there we go, we had an extra. All right, there we go, that's fixed. All right, color, we're going to say FF9200. All right, so now we're going to create the fourth layer. This is painful, I know, but we'll see what happens. It's data visualization there's a lot of parameters to go through, especially when you're doing comparisons, because you have to do one for every single set of data. So data now for the fourth and final layer. Fourth, I can't type today. Fourth width again. So there's a pattern. You decide which set of data you're using from the dictionary, and you do set the bar width, bar positions, the bar height, and the bar width, and then the bottom is going to be bottom equals. Now we're going to have three variables. So we're going to have I plus j plus k. Oops, so we should keep that open in the for loop now. So for I, j, k. So now we have sum of all the previous heights and adding the fourth layer. So this is what happens in this for loop. So I plus j plus k. So the sum for all the values in the following in zip of. So we're going to have in zip in parentheses data. So for the first, all the other first, and then we're going to have data in the second. So the sum of all the values from the previous ones, second, data from the third. And don't forget your commas at the end right there. And then last but not least, the label again. Fourth quarter, and then color, finally color R. So now we're going to set the labels of the player names on place ticks in the middle. So this is done in the following way. We're going to do plt dot x ticks. It's its own function. It's called ticks data player. So from all the players. And then we're going to set the axis labels. Why is it doing this? Escape. All right. Ax4 dot set x label as total. And then we're going to set the y label dot set y label as player. And then we're going to make a graph legend now. So there are a lot of parameters you have to consider when making a graph. So you have the legend, you have the labels, you have the actual bars, you have the actual image, the actual model figure, figure, upper right. Then you have the x-axis boundaries now, so at plt.xlim, and then we're going to say it is the minimum of ticks minus the bar width, and the other parameter is going to be max, so the limit is going to be max ticks plus bar width. All right, and then with that done, we're going to finally show the graph after so long. All right. Oh, there's a syntax error first. Of course there is. Okay, so 37. First, what is the invalid syntax? Let me just check. Oh, the comma, of course. And there's another syntax error, so the same thing. Oh, forgot the commas in every single one. See, don't forget your commas. And there's another syntax error, so line 56. See, basically, this is real programming. You're just finding mistakes to go through. And basically, I forgot a lot of commas. So 63, I also forgot the comma after it. before the color. And another comma error. Let me just see, 68 bottom. There you go. Line 75. Let me just see, line 75. Oh, it should be minus. And finally, after all our hard work, we have a name error. PLR 71. And it should be plot. Finally, it builds everything from top to bottom. And there's our 4 layers we made with the labels, 4th quarter, 3rd quarter, 2nd quarter, and 1st quarter, with our colors and our ticks and our player names, and everything seems to be in order. So next time, this has been going on quite a long time now. So next time we're going to do 2 more examples to do the scatter graph and pie chart. I apologize for taking so long. We hope to see you next time.